our biggest, strongest mods as we speak to start the year. We had a couple of big things that were going on yesterday, so. Well, for most of the majority this week, coming out of the hopes, pretty much, honestly, guys, coming out of the 3:30 or so. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I mean, if I want to schedule a little more of something earlier, guys, more about work and how I'm doing, coming out of Steve and my two love and I are doing. It's handsome. Everybody wants to have a lot of time to spend. That's the main thing. But you guys recall, I go back to work today, tomorrow, and championship of college football. I'm like, well, I think it would be best if I came down around what do you call it, guys, this coming Sunday. What's up, Rustum? Make a love shout out to you, my brother. How are you? So far, but I also did have we did have not one but two home basketball games last night. I got there pretty much at the rightful time. And yes, guys, definitely in the rightful time. Without not to have any exchange. Yeah, guys, my two love and I did not exactly call the last couple of days. Despite the fact, you know, I have been tired, my two love's been tired. You know, nothing else will really be worth digressing. As you guys can see, we finally took out a boss in between. But like I said, I mean, if you think about it otherwise, you always want to do something fun. You always want to do something much more crystal clear and crystal clear. Good morning, Krishna. Shout out to you, my loves. As you guys can see, we have a point connection super quality today. Which we haven't had most of that in a while. And for majority of the time, we haven't had that for a while. So to be open and honest, yes. A whole lot, no. But guys, we had a good time yesterday, and a good meeting in the afternoon as well. Gamma Max, shout out to you, sister. How are you? Thank you for standing by with us. Remember, guys, we are always filled with popularity, entertainment, and always energy. But other than that, guys, the only times I have to do for work is pretty much through request days. I mean, doing some days off for requests that I might exactly do, I think, after I start work later on today, as far as I know. Yeah, long time no see, Gamma Mix. How you been? I mean, I want to say it hasn't been a short notice, but it's been like a while for us. Nothing else would be good, but most likely brand new. Trust me. Well, guys, speaking of other stuff today, I do want to thank you guys for joining me this morning. Since we have a damn point connection quality to kick off here today, it's not going to really last for long. As long as we know what we're doing, saving up what we're doing, and, you know, going anywhere that's more spotless entirely. But yeah, guys, with our social media together, and when we come to think of it, guys, when my two love when she had her 38th birthday, you know, she's not exactly the same age as she should be for our future. But yeah, guys, I do want to thank you guys for joining me this morning with our biggest, strongest, exciting power of our group. With our 608 mods today. Our followers and everybody else in Tenson. As long as you guys can hear me through mic here today, we don't have to worry about the, you know, broadcasting system until we get everything energized. And yes, guys, everything else back together. If you guys can hear me, give your thumbs up in the chat, please. That way we can see if everything else is working right. 1, 2, 3. Well, like I said, basketball and that meeting was, I mean, overall it was pretty good. You know, we pretty much had some, I wanted to bring some stuff to talk about, and you guys get the idea. Okay, guys, thank you guys for joining me this morning with our biggest, strongest, exciting power of our community. Our friends of our community, our 608 mods of our community, and surrounding every single thing, guys, with our popularity, entertainment, and always energy, most of the majority. Always, guys, with our YouTube channels together. I haven't reached 700 mods yet. I mean, I don't know if I would love to do that or not. We'll have something to obtain or whatnot. But yeah, guys, we have our YouTube channels, our social media, and our podcast services all around the globe, like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit, and so much more. Anytime we're live, guys, we take our time, get socialized together, have some new games and stuff together on the schedule, have a lot of fun on the schedule, and to make new friends and a lot of socialization between any app. But not just doing it by yourself, but doing it somewhere you can really have a platform on a PC or anything else we can handle. Now, come to think of it, guys, like I said, I mean, basketball, I mean, I did look at the county basketball games. My two love and I were there last night, and we did not get a chance to talk very much. You know, since we were recently, you know, doing a lot of cheering, we did not do a halftime cheer, as far as I know. I mean, in an honest way, no. Because the others were pretty much having a lot of stuff and plenty of stuff to rock and roll, as far as I know. I would do a basketball type of thing, but cheerleading and bowling, I would. Now, speaking of bowling, guys, we actually did do our first week, coming out of 2 days ago. It's coming from this past Tuesday, so far today. So, other than that, you know, to really start 2025 with a bang, the scores overall was not exactly bad. I started a 139 and a 112 as far as I know. But like I said, guys, the scores were not as terrible. They were pretty much above decent. Give me 1 second, Gamma, give me 1 second. I'm actually trying to take on Fest right now. Well, guys, the magic number we need 200 even. What's up, Norms? Make a love shout out to you, dearest. Good morning. And staying by with us also today with our biggest, strongest, largest power of our group. Give me 1 second, Gamma. Then I can give you a mod here. And then you can also help me with my channel too. If there's anything we can do, or something we can work on. But yeah, I did not call my two love the last couple of days because, like I said, you guys know I've been tired recently when it comes to work, sleeping in for a while, and all that good stuff. But yeah, guys, my first 2-game total, I started bowling for this year. 2-game total of 251. Bowling overall was, I wouldn't say it was not that great, but it was okay. Now my Musketeer score, guys, was only a 107. So I played a request coming out of the first week at the bowling alley, and I'm like, if you want to play your songs, I'll take a step back. And I told her, I said, if you want to play songs in between, you know, I'm just going to step back and get back to what I was doing. But other guys, it wasn't too bad. I mean, it was just a little above decent between scoring, and so on and so forth. Now, we are still on our way, guys, to Columbus in the next 2 months, and what I'm going to be thinking about doing for work is going to be something simple. And yes, guys, having one space and one desk. Guys, there's only one space, and yes, guys, one desk space that we use. So the plan going forward for requests, guys, it's going to be very, very simple right now. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting I'm going to put some days off that I want requested for probably today or tomorrow. So number one, guys, what I'm looking to probably have a toss-up with is, it's been not exactly a no answer. I might put my two love and myself, guys, as king of our 8th year anniversary of Night to Sign. I might request that off first. And then, Columbus, maybe. I mean, Columbus might be a correct answer, but I want to see if I want to have a little extra vacation hours for that. But it all depends for sure. Ellie in Japan, make a love shout out, dearest. Did you get my messages this week? I mean, on Facebook from yesterday? I'm not 100% sure if we got most of the majority of the time with that or not. Or whatever was going on during the time. But if we did take on this one boss earlier today. So that was pretty much good. And, eating Night to Sign for my true love and I. What I'm also looking to do is something with a lot of facts. I don't know about, I'm not sure about the Valentine's Day dance, guys. I mean, it's kind of like dancing to a prom and homecoming goes. What that's gonna be going, guys, is we talk about having a dinner meal and a dance, and also, you know, guys, having some fun with basketball. You know, I mean, talk about people from the headquarters. I mean, what do you call it, guys from Hub Services, for example. You want to do something with our green, black, and white of our Cougars for basketball as well. But yeah, that sort of thing, guys. The answer is yes. So we might be doing. I might request that off too, but it all depends where the Hawk Swap is going to go. Now I was talking with Caleb yesterday, and when we were talking a little bit about how work's going, how my true love is doing, and how YouTube is going. I just told him it was not a long story of what I've been doing. Well, you guys recall what we've been doing in here, and between our scheduling and our stuff in the chat, so nothing else would really be more persuading or have anything else energetic, alright? So I told him that I do not want the others to get me started talking about Kingdom Hearts 4, or bringing something like, you guys understand, GTA 6 is still going to win its coming year's Game of the Year. And he honestly thinks there's no doubt, and you know, he is exactly taking over the former SSA's duties and also its work. So I'm like, that's a cool thing. You know, you want to bring somebody new. You want to talk about bringing a new SSA together. I mean, not to really speculate about, for example, guys, Social Security, wanted to bring something else, bring something towards that. I guess guys bringing pedal to the metal at this point in time. So, yeah. I mean, it was good, to be honest. There's no doubt about it, guys. You always have the pleasure of meeting somebody new, for example. I mean, you don't want to have somebody else be, you know, be a stupid person and just be, you know, be crazy all the time. Remember, guys, you do it because you're driven. You want to meet somebody new from work, or somebody you want to get to know more of, or talk a little more about stuff. Or most important, guys, talk a little bit more about yourself. That's the main thing. When you work, if you have somebody you're going out with, if you have a job at this point in time, you guys get the idea. But for the most part, guys, it does not take much in a tall order. So, I mean, the interview was good. That's all I can say perfectly. I do not speculate movies, but if you guys recall, the ones that I still have blocked as a lousy, stupid idiot, guys, from earlier this week, here today. Remember, we did take on the third Sonic, which I pretty much said enough on it. I'm pretty much saying thank you for that, to be honest. But nothing else would be bad or have any courtesy on it. But no worries at this point in time, guys. So, like I said, it was a little extra good, not to have any benefit. Z-Lens, shout out to you, dearest. How are you? Thank you for coming in. It's anybody with our largest, exciting power of our community. from where it stands. I'm gonna talk to our partner for a second.
Be careful with that.
But yeah, guys, all I have to work today is 2 to 7. I might put some requests down for days off. Now, if my true love wants me to bring something to the table, just gotta let me know. And then you guys can let me know if it's gonna be a big decision, or a tough decision, or an easy decision going forward. And then I've got 11 to 4 tomorrow, guys. And yes, also Saturday. And then my ass can relax for a while. So, it would just be a matter of time, majority of the time, or anything on it. And last but not least, guys, she did not tell me her blood sugars either. So it's pretty much exactly on her, not exactly on me, between our future. Besides, as soon as we reach 8 years, it's gonna be a lot of that going on. I mean, hopefully, we get to that point. But it all depends. I mean, guys, we're talking to this one elderly man real quick. But nothing else would really be, you know, spreading lies or bad news on anything. So nothing else, guys, would be a bad answer. Alright, guys, before we get ahead of ourselves, or go to the next level of our biggest, strongest power, guys, of our biggest, largest community, if you guys want to catch more, I repeat, guys, if you guys want to catch more, Jak and Daxter, even though the damn poor connection just wants to wind up not being absolutely nothing, but really wants to have something according to plan. You know, guys have not a lot of monstrosity. Better Cura, make a love shout out, how are you? Thank you for coming by today, and not to have any problems or anything else to spoil in for a while. Well, like I said, guys, I want my followers back up already. Which that would be awesome. Keep everything else under control, and not to have anything feel guilty. But yeah, on a high note, I don't think a lot of us care a lot of anything, but we'll see how much it can really follow. We'll see. But other than that, guys, the cat's more extra on any gaming, especially Jak and Daxter every Thursday mornings. I mean, hopefully in a high standard. You guys can like it, support it, tweet it out, and follow it. So yeah, guys, follow Sarah, tweet it out, and comment. When we are live streaming, guys, we always want to find somebody. We want to follow somebody. You know, take care of each other all the time. We don't want to have somebody else use a controller, use a laptop, or anything on it. And another thing I speculated, guys, when Caleb and I talked a little bit about, it was before, it was before he went back to work for the most part of it. So, he said that he did speak to my guardian a little bit on the phone. And honestly, like I said, he's a nice guy. Caleb, without any doubt, guys, he's a nice guy to talk to. I can always get to him if I need anything, anytime I want to talk about stuff. Not only the way I talk it out with Kevin, with work, or, you know, what's been going on with sports and whatnot, and you guys get the idea. Now, if you guys want to drop your channel links in the chat, that would be great too. I don't think it's going to be a bad idea. Or having a bad news article on anything, pretty much going past, maybe a lot going forward. Whatever you guys want to do. We are the center of attention, guys. We are the largest popularity of our exciting power of our community. It's Dawson, loves Ellie. No, Dobson. I feel like I'm Mr. Dobson on baseball. Because it's Dawson, by the way. You're not feeling well? I'm sorry. Are you that sick, or do you just want to get a drink of water? I mean, my throat's been a little bit okay after cheering for the last couple of days. Anything else that would really resolve, or what matters? But yeah, guys, like it, support it, tweet it out, and follow it. Remember, guys, you always want to be notified when I'm live, when you guys are live. Give each other thumbs up, comments, popularity, energy, and entertainment to get everybody else involved. And yes, guys, to be open and honest with each other too. It's not about who we're with, it's all about what we can really do. You know, guys, we're in our 8th day of 2025 now. Nothing else would really be in charge of anything else. Me, guys, like and share the stream, like it, support it, tweet it out, and follow it. So, now it's the first time for this here, guys. What you guys need to do is this. Like and share the stream. There we go. Now I haven't really commented in my own chat in a while. Honestly, guys, no. But there you go. But yeah, guys, like and share the stream, as much as you can. When I'm live, when you guys are live. Now I want to say the temperature, it's not going to be pleasing for me this week. But I do know. I do get my next patrol tomorrow. And plus, this one stupid idiot is going to be coming to Steve. I told this person, the one that took me to go see, pretty much the nice movie of the third Sonic yesterday. As you know, guys, earlier this week, I did say the following. That Steve would be, this person would be at Steve. Not today, guys, since I've got 2 to 7, but tomorrow on a Friday, without any doubts otherwise. So, for the most part, yes. A negative answer, like no? Probably not. But we'll see. Well, guys, we're taking on a skeleton that's using a plastic weapon, and Jak and Daxter gets knocked out for a second. But yeah, guys, if you guys want me to play new games on the schedule, I understand we're having bad broadcast issues. I don't think it's going to stop us before. I've had this stupid problem enough times. But this is the first time in a while, guys, since our internet's just been a little, not exactly impressive, but they've been okay. They've been much better and better before this. Well, Final Fantasy XII Zodiac is, guys. The internet from this past Tuesday, from 2 days ago, it's been exactly good. That's all I can say. Nothing else would really be an insult, and one have to be the same thing at the same time. But can you still help me, Ellen Japan? By the way, I haven't reached out to message on yet either. I did send a message request on Facebook towards him, but he has not responded yet. But as long as we're making sure of what we want to do between the channel, get my followers back up, and everything else back up, we're going to do what we're able to do for sure. But yeah, guys, like and share the stream, take your time. If you guys truly want me to play new games on the schedule to start 2025 with, you guys know the answer. Make sure you guys hit that like button, support button, and comment. Hit that like button, guys, support button, and comment. We are always filled, guys, with popularity. I don't care how much time it would really take out of it. But as long as it's not repulsive, or having somebody else have a different platform to stream on, YouTube will always be the best place compared to everything else. Twitch, no. Daily Motion is not exactly a bad humor, or pretty much a bad train of thought. Or having to watch a movie, a TV show you haven't seen yet. Whatever has to be, guys, whatever is new, or pretty much has not been brought to our attention, we can really start bringing that to the table. And yes, guys, based on what facts and in a direction, at least. But yeah, guys, make sure you guys hit that like button. Hit that like button, support button, and comment. Take your time, and always like and share the stream. Now, the most important thing, guys, with our popularity today, our entertainment and energy. Remember, guys, we are at 609 months now. That's all we wanted. Dun, 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 dun. I'm not gonna worry about rumors right now, as far as anything else can really not persuade or having false hope. But you guys, the most important thing today. Going on today. I do want to deliver a shout out to Higher Ground Gaming. He's actually doing the 2004 Red Sox ALDS replay, I think. Yeah, the American League conference thing. Well, I'm not a big fan of Duel. Or with a one-headlight. Now that's from the Wallflowers. I haven't listened to the Wallflowers in a while, ever since some of it from last year. But you know, we missed the top 10 countdown on VH1, and one of my own legendary music countdowns of all time. VH1 Top 20 Video Countdown. Now VH1 used to recently air for a very, very long time. I used to like that shit, guys, when I was a kid, when I was growing up. But apparently they recently stopped with that after the last 11 years now. We're talking about 12 years already. But yeah, guys, our total on months today, as I mentioned, we are at 609 months now. With our followers, everybody else here today, and I honestly did not run into Brother Gasly, but he is a loving, caring, trustworthy brother between you guys with no problems flying from Gulf City and towards you know, guys with Drunkle and everything else in general. Well, my panel, well basically I've been having poor connection again. I mean, this is the first time in a while. Alien Japan. I mean, that does not explain why. It's just that we've been having, you know, enough bad connection in the past. I think it's only, I don't think it's probably a glitch, as I mentioned in the past. But you know, everybody's got the different side of the story. But it's only the internet only. I'm not gonna restart it until we get to Ghostwire Tokyo this weekend. With Sunday it's gonna be my next stream. But all I have to do is work this next couple of days this week. So we don't have any other installation, salutation, or everybody else go, you know, anything more positive between 1, 2, and 3. I've had terrible connections like this before. It's not even funny. Pretty much on a serious note, we'll have some sort of a nightmare. But hold on, one of my eyes were itching for a second. But yeah, guys, it's awesome and creative. Take our time, and yes, guys, knowledge is power. I did not forget to mention that already. But yeah, guys, on a serious note, knowledge is power. When we take our time, we follow and share, socialize, tweet it out, and comment when we get an opportunity. You talk about bringing somebody together, and Jak and Daxter is gonna be stuck in the sand. Or pretty much something gooey. It's like if you're watching The Mummy, or watching the live action of Aladdin. The characters, apparently guys, the Lens character, and Will Smith as the genie, for example, or Naomi Scott as the lovely, beautiful, sweet Princess Jasmine from Agrabah. They did not fall into the sand, especially the way Aladdin does something in an awesome way. You know, you get the genie in your hand, and you don't have 4 wishes, but 3 wishes are always enough. It is a top priority. It's like anything you want. As long as you save the last wish, guys, to set somebody free. You know, guys, that's the best way to do it in a possible way. In a possible order, too. But yeah, guys, knowledge is power. We take our time. You guys remember, we are at 609 mods to start this year. Yeah, guys, that's something to think about, you know. The more people you meet, the more you start every single day and also every single year. You know, guys, you do it guys, you do it because you're driven. You can see who people are. You want to talk to. You want to talk a little more about stuff. What other people have been up to. You don't want to get yourselves, you know, in a different direction. You always want to have something on a positive note. But you're telling me, Ellie, my connection's just been rough and not exactly a good path. Excuse me.
Stay home.
But as long as I'm speaking, I'll lose some of the, well, I'm not gonna lose very much time, though. I'm hoping I don't. But yeah, guys, we take our time, meet and greet, and do anything that we gotta do between our YouTube channels. I mean, as long as we know who we're with, who we're talking with, speaking with, if you're in a podcast by watching sports, want to talk a little more about, you know, talking about other stuff, that's okay too. It's like if you're working at a job, that's awesome to really hear. Well, whatever sounds important, people would like to listen in, and hear your awesome voice if you're famous, like an actor, or writer or director, can personify it. But yeah, guys, anytime we manage to find people, socialize with people, you know, get people connected the right way, don't have everybody else go the wrong way, all we have to do, guys, is one thing. All we have to do is follow and share it. Follow and share it, guys, socialize it, and tweet it out between our social media with like 609 mods today. And we're gonna knock this troll out of our sockets for a second. But honestly, guys, the more you remember, guys, the more you gain, the less you guys are not gonna really have a whole lot, though. But the most important thing, guys, an important thing between our channels on YouTube, and not anybody else to really organize, but make sure everything is spotless. All we have to do, guys, is follow and share it and socialize on our 3 apps. Number 1, guys, Facebook. Number 2, Twitter X. And number 3, YouTube. Only those 3. Now, you guys remember how long I've been on YouTube for? It's been 8 years. Been on Facebook and Twitter for 6 years. Now, by the time I reach 9, guys, with our biggest, strongest, largest power of our community, since, you know, we're still at the beginning of 2025 right now. You know, guys, 2024 was another good year. This year's gonna be better and better again. You know, guys, going into Columbus for sports, with competitions, and my Musketeer and I going to Leominster, Pennsylvania with the Hark, and a lot of friends, maybe possibly staff, maybe. We're probably just going to have one nurse, if it's not going to be right or wrong. You know, guys, with medical aids or manic and whatnot. As long as you're not looking at the one referee, guys, from Celebrity Deathmatch. I don't know if he would go to a hug trip, but I think it would be funny. But honestly, no. But honestly, guys, that's all we gotta do. But yeah, guys, I'll be reaching a magical 9 years of our community here today. It's coming to July 30th soon. So I will be reaching that goal, guys. And honestly, yes. But I don't know how long the broadcast is going to be. As long as we get it over an hour and a half plus, we'll be fine. But like I said, we're gonna be having that meeting on the 27th in the next couple weeks. I mean, not exactly what Caleb and I talked about, but you guys get the. And my sexiest girl and I, guys, on years now we've been together. We've been together, guys, for 7 years now. So that's pretty much romantic. You know, I lost her ass once. I'm losing her ass twice during the last 7 years, completely. We're still gonna be going into, well, also, guys, we will be reaching 8 years of Night to Sign on February 7th. So we haven't decided when exactly when I'm picking up my tux. or when my musketeers get her dress picked up. But I do know her sister is looking to do something with that. As far as I know, well, I know she's gonna be. I mean, from when I first see, is exactly getting picked up from her. It's coming on the second weekend. It's coming Sunday. But as far as I know, yes. But I told her, did I go to Bible study? Well, I did send her a text message last night. I told her I was tired, I was going to bed since, to be honest guys, it was almost 8:30, or almost 9 o'clock from yesterday. So yeah, that's why I've been so damn tired, you know. I decided not to call her, decided not to text her very much. It's like if you get a certain point, you're tired when it comes to sports, if you're working, getting a lot of energy, a lot of exercise and whatnot, that can make you tired. As long as you're having a bottle of water, maybe having some energy to drink, that can help you out though, and keep yourself awake too. But yeah guys, we've been together for over 7. Guys, after this month, it'll be 8 years. We are still planning to get married guys in the future. I still think we're still leaning towards Father's Day, but we'll see what the future holds and where the action goes to guys. Patience is always a virtue. Alright guys, that's gonna be the end of social media till Sunday for Ghost Live Tokyo. That's gonna be my next live stream guys, since we've got poor quality first time to start the year in a while as of right now, and whenever we have to really resolve. But yeah guys, that's gonna be the end of social media today. I'm gonna talk about what I've been doing with baseball lately. We're gonna mention plenty of that in the next 5 to 6 minutes. Now, the last time I played any Sonic games, guys, it's been a long time. I do know Sega was pretty much the first one. Or pretty much energetic with the upcoming between any game or any movie franchise. If you look at Sonic, if you look at Pokemon, you look at, Pokemon's always been inspired by Nintendo gaming, ever since back in the 1990s. You know, back when Pokemon was in possession in the early 2000s. Now Sonic, back when Sega recently did something with Sonic, before they actually made anime shows and a TV series, you know, you're talking about bringing something as a movie franchise. Now, if you guys recall, the very first Sonic movie did sue over $1 billion. So that was very interesting to see, and awesome to really recognize. Now, the fourth Sonic won't be out, guys, or arriving in the next 2 years. So that's something to think about, too. We're still got Jim Carrey coming back as Dr. Eggman. Hayden Panettiere, I don't know if she's gonna be voicing, voicing Amy Rose after the alternate ending, after the third Sonic. There's a big maybe, but I always rolled out a couple of names, guys, here today. There's only a couple names that could really start making a name. But yeah, guys, I'm also looking at something I'm looking at on YouTube right now. So, according to any box facts, guys, Sahi, make a lot of shout out. Allow me to do a bit of a chant, guys. Sahi, loving, caring Sahi, we need that village food season to get ourselves healthy and so much normal. But apparently, guys, according to the facts between Antibox, they mentioned a name, guys. His name is Palak Patel. Now, Antibox Facts did say this between the comments about Spider-Man. Now, you guys recall, Mr. Freeze is gonna be the second main villain. One of the villains and the second Batman. You know, guys, with Robert Pattinson in the next 2 years from now. Not 2026 after this year. But you know, most more doesn't really get the concept, get some extra people involved. And again guys, Mr. Freeze is going to be coming back to the Batman scene. So according to Palik Patel guys, it does state the following. Who oversaw the studio's Spider-Man villain spin-off movies, but apparently he has exactly left Sony Pictures. He also served guys as the studio points man on Tom Holland's Spider-Man trilogy. Now I do have to give a lot of love, support, and respect for him. Now this guy, yeah guys, his name is Palik Patel. The movies he was best known, as far as I know, with Marvel. He did well, he did not do the second Gladiator. He did not do the first Gladiator back in 2000. The only movies he's only done exactly is the Spider-Man movies. And guys, the Spider-Man movies, the Venom movies. You know, after the third and final movie with Tom Hardy. So I want to say it was an honor for him to do something with Spider-Man. Now, I don't know what he's going to be doing next in his career, on his franchise. I think he's probably just going to have a sit down and see how much work he pretty much did, and how awesome it was for him to do Spider-Man. I mean, not exactly with Tobey Maguire, but Tom Holland, exactly. Sahi, Sahi, my sweet love sister. Well, guys, if someone was gonna sing American Idol, I would nominate only Village Food Season and Sahi. That is funny. Sometimes in the live streams, somewhere in the 24/7 area, but I'm not sure. Now, I haven't heard exactly much about P. Patel, but the only movies he's done is only Spider-Man. Now, I do know Tom Holland is coming back in the fourth, not exactly the new Superman, but exactly the fourth Spider-Man this year. Don't know when that's coming out for sure. But one thing I will say, guys, to quickly bring up, before we talk about Steam, I do know we are watching the new Karate Kid Legends. My two love and I are this coming May of this year. With most of this crappy snow, it's going to be gone by then. It's pretty much going to be enough to mention otherwise. So I do not see any other input. But this Pontic gentleman, he done a lot of stuff with Spider-Man for a long time. Alright guys, starts with an L, L-A-S-T-L-Y. And lastly guys, finally, head over to the Steam store. Head over to the Steam store guys, make a game account, get purchases, catch your pre-orders when you guys want to take a stab on some, or take a chance. And doing something you're able to play, and some good things, not to have any terrible reviews. You guys can go after first timer, going after, big stuff with games, DLC and mods for games. Whatever you guys want to take on. You guys can go after Steam cards, STEAMCARD. So guys, finally, I hope you guys finally head over to the Steam store, make a game account, cast your pre-orders. If you're going to GameStop, that'd be great too. And going after game purchases, guys. And I do have to mention too, head over to the Steam store and buy something. If you guys are going after old games, going after special games today. If you guys are getting bucks for Rocket League or Fortnite to speculate, you guys can head over to Steam and do something more comfortable, more great, and have a lot of fascination. And yes guys, do something, most importantly. But yeah guys, if you're getting bucks for Rocket League or Fortnite, you guys can cast it, or do anything you want with your Steam account, with no extra cost. Maybe you guys are getting the pre-purchases, like say Monster Hunter Wild. If you guys are getting the games on sale, Well, guys, the other games that are on sale, you guys can spend no more than $17.50 on a game called End Zone 2. So you guys can buy End Zone 2 if you want. Not exactly anything else desperate enough. But you guys can go after Artisan TD. That game, guys, is $12.74 on the price. You guys can go after Farewell. Oh yeah, guys, Farewell North. So you guys can jump on that too. Hold on, I need help with. Hold on, guys, let me double check again. There we go. Hold on, guys, I'm putting a comment right now. There we go. That's all I want. It's only a song, guys, from Zool. What's your birthday cake, Sahi? Well, how about a village food and I? How about village food season and I? Maybe my true love can make you a birthday cake. You know, if we sing happy birthday, I don't know if you'll, I'm pretty sure you'll be much more attractive with that too. But we'll see what happens. But we'll see. I mean, you guys should know I'll be 32 in the next 5 months from now, so... I mean, who are we kidding? If you guys are buying, you guys, Farewell North is on sale. Trying to think if there's any other games that are in the special to reality. Maybe you guys are getting Chocolate Factory Simulator. That game should be approaching soon. I mean, already today for this first week. People from my Love Loves Life Reality. What's up, Pinky Gray? Thank you for swinging by. Make a love shout out. Remember, guys, we are always filled with popularity. Oh, today's your birthday? I think it reminded me of another YouTuber, Sahi, and that would be Merlin Greaves. Merlin Greaves, anytime she live streams, it's always her birthday exactly. And she does have a cute laugh, but it's a long story. Now, speaking of Steam, guys, you guys can buy Sea Fantasy. You guys can go after Clickmates. There are some games you haven't seen yet. There's a lot of games people can play. You guys can play. If you guys want to cast your pre-orders with us, you guys can play the new, actually, you guys can pre-order the new Borderlands 4. Now, there's 1 or 2 dates. Number 1, the game will probably either release late spring in the next couple of months, but you do not want to bring that game close, guys, to the red hot Grand Theft Auto 6, because I'm gonna repeat this and I'm gonna say it now. That game is still going to win. GTA, guys, still got it. That game still got it, no matter what happens, regardless. So, pretty much enough to mention, really have something to summarize with, target with, and bring something with a lot of things in it, you know? That's the main part of it. Hold on, guys, am I able to crush this rock? Hold on. No, I cannot. But no worries, guys, maybe you guys are getting a pre-order. I mean, alongside Borderlands 4, that game's gonna be fantastic. You guys can go after, Ghost of Yodi, the sequel to Assassin's Creed's... No, guys, the sequel to, Ghost of Tsushima. I'm talking about, guys, Ghost of Yodi. And yes, guys, Assassin's Creed Shadows 2. That game will still be releasing on Valentine's Day. Now, speaking of the Valentine's dance, I may or may not headline this coming February. I mean, we are still going to be doing, guys, our 8th year anniversary of Night to Sign as of right now. But yeah, guys, everything else will go in between. So, I think, yeah, guys, our 8th year anniversary is probably going to be one of the requests I will be doing as of right now. But it's not until I get to work later on today. So again, guys, remember, only 2 to 7s and 11 to 4s from now on. I'm not going to be doing 8 PMs anytime soon. Especially if we get closer and closer between the holidays. So, You know, guys, a love month, any other holidays that are coming in to us, or brings to our attention. Also, another game, guys. Intergalactic Prophet, alongside Brother Neil Drunkman, and Naughty Dog, too. That game should be good, too. Or a little bit extra with a little sauce on it. But I repeat, guys, GTA 6, the game itself still got it. Don't know how Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to be informing, but if they last till Tokyo Game Show, above Damsel Distress, I don't think we're going to be mentioning it enough right now. But only for today, guys. Nothing else would really bring the attention or the honest opinions. But I still think, guys, Borderlands 4 is going to be very good. Ghost of Yodi, there's a possibility of that happening too. Gallery PSP, shout out to you, partner. How are you? Thank you for coming in also. Yeah, I don't know how long, I have no clue how long, guys, the stupid poor quality is gonna take. But, you know, it's had different live streams like this before. So it's not an awesome, real estate. But yeah, guys, it's an awesome way to introduce it, you know? We'll have new generations of games to start 2025 now. You know, well, it's kind of like partying like it's 1985 or 1970s somewhere. So let's head over to Steam, guys, and buy something. You're looking to pre-order something. Whatever you guys want to do, you do it because you're driven. You love what you do, you want to have the encouragement to do something, have the audacity by having, you know, guys, the best thing for gaming in a possible big order. You know, guys, like I said, big, small, medium. As long as people don't have to really do something on it. Well, hold on, guys, we're doing something on... Hold on, we're doing something here. Well, guys, we did some of the fists. No more than 200 on top of it. We still have one more. One scout flies, we only need about 7. As far as... I mean, every single location we get to. So we want to do something with that too. You know, guys, bring the orbs to the Oracle. The Gangster Rock wasn't that hard. Zonos, good morning. Make a love shout out to you. And the answer to that question, guys, no, it's not. But obviously, if you're able to really concede on it, like I said, guys, you do it because you're driven, and that's what matters. But alright, guys, there's a lot of games in this world that people cannot wait to play. The start 2025 for this year. But yeah, guys, now if you guys are into sports, music, RPGs, yeah, guys, protecting our sport, protecting our Final Fantasy games, for example. You guys know my name? My name, guys, is Jak Dawson93, or JD93. If you guys have nothing, you've got nothing to lose. Now, my true love misses it when she hears my voice all the time. Like I said earlier, guys, I'll say it again. We did not call for the last couple of nights, since, like I said, guys, I've been tired from work. We've been tired from sports. Not exactly tired from being together, either. So, no, we haven't been tired of doing that, trust me. It's just like, you know, we haven't had any time to speak, or any time to really, get to what we're able to do, you know? You know, guys, make things where they ought to be. And take it while we're doing, guys. Oh, sweet, guys, look at this. We're doing something with, an aircraft. Or kind of like driving a hover bike, if you look at it. But yeah, guys, I mean, I've been on Steam for almost 4 months now. There's a lot of games to be had. There's a lot of things to be had for this year. I mean, we have a long ways to go before we think about Kingdom Hearts 4 for a second. But I'm gonna say that's enough of that for now. But yeah, there's a lot of pre-orders you guys can do at GameStop, and I would love nothing more to head back to GameStop soon. But it all depends. what kind of planning we're gonna do. But yeah, guys, it's been over 3 years. I've been on Steam, coming up on 4 very shortly. Reno Cool, shout out to you, Love. Thank you for coming in today. If only Life Reality, my huge sister, would help me out with my followers on the channel. As much as anything else goes completely. I will use a lot of that boosting right now. Especially monetization too. That's what's really gonna be wise and signing. But alright guys, now if you guys are into any awesome games to really start on a YouTube channel, anything else on the schedule, anything you guys can do, you know, let your voices be heard on it. I mean, people got to be smart on what people are playing, and you guys can do your own game reviews too. It's not that hard to really describe with an element of surprise. It's not that hard. But yeah guys, if you guys are in the games, let's begin. Now if you guys are in the role-playing games, as much as I am since I was a kid, like Final Fantasy, Assassin's Creed, God of War, The Last of Us Part 1 and 2. Oh yeah guys, Dragon Quest, Assassin's Creed, It Takes Two, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok. Remember guys, both games were very excellent to play for the last 2 or 3 years already. There's a lot of things in this world, guys, that you guys are playing for a long time. Want to get back to the way that things were. You know, guys, playing the 1990s, 80s, 2000s. Psychology, phonology, mythology somewhere between gaming. You know, guys, there's a lot of things that people can change in the landscape forever. As long as it's not absolutely nothing. You know, you want to play the best games in there. Here in the United States, somewhere in the same state, possibly the same country. And whatever happens in between, you know, you wanna make that game well known. You wanna see what you guys can do with it. You know, change the landscape, go to the next level. And yeah. Now puzzle games, when it comes to Candy Crush, I don't play Candy Crush as much as I can really get to. But I'm mostly playing Monopoly Go on my phone. If I'm at work, banging some people's stuff, or doing something otherwise in between. Now speaking of other stuff, guys, head over to the sports section. Now this is the first time I've said it just now. Head over to the sports section, guys, and buy something. Sorry, guys. Let's go down and get nailed in the head by there's a bit of terrible eco at this point. But yeah guys, if you guys are into sports games, that's why I talk about baseball. Instead of playing football or wanting to do something like Happy Gilmore or The Water Boy, for example, if you guys are in baseball, racing, tennis, golf, football, basketball, if you guys are into the Tiger Woods PGA Tour game, I do know A-Town has been playing golf most of the time on this channel, or wanted to do something that makes an excellency to really be the best of the best as it's really known for. There's a lot of sports games in this world you guys can play. But you guys can go after sports games with no extra cost. Now let me tell you guys what I've been doing on baseball this week. I finished Game 3 off of my 1988 Reds campaign. And I want to say the game overall was not a lot of high scoring exactly. So my record after the first 2 games, you know, myself and I in our form line being Reds, myself and us guys, we were 2-0 to start my first 2 games in my Cincy 88 campaign. So we started the beginning of a 3-game series, guys, with the Houston Astros. And our Astros defeated myself and I in our Reds. So after my 3rd game, guys, I started a 2-1 record. After Game 3, for our Reds, myself and I. Final score, guys, our Astros 2, myself and I in our 2-1 Reds now won. But my Game 3 numbers on hits weren't as bad. I do know the hits column was like 8 and like 9. So the totals weren't that bad. Now the errors was only like 1. You know, as from our answers to myself and I and our friends, and what we exactly had for yesterday. So the game overall was okay. You know, guys, not a lot of scoring going on, especially winning the first 2 games, 3-1 and 4-1. You know, winning the first 2 games in my 88 Reds campaign, and that was this past Friday and this past Sunday of this week. You know, if I do game 4 and get revenge for myself and I and our Reds, guys, our record right now is 2-1 on baseball right now. It's probably gonna be Sunday. Probably Sunday on the way to my Subway family, if I'm right or wrong. But I'm leaning towards Sunday in the morning. Because the only thing I have to focus is putting some request days down. I mean, requests for days off I want. 3 of my official fiance and I. What I'm gonna be doing with Park and you know, work related to protect our sport. But like I said, guys, I'm not gonna put in Columbus right now. The Hawks are in September, not yet. But we got a lot of time for this year of 2025, and we're gonna do something about it, guys. And it's kind of like one in the world, or pretty much in one cost. But I'm not gonna put the other requests yet. So the answer is probably no for now. If I'm gonna be putting the game releases on requests, I don't know if I wanna get something towards that yet. I mean, we don't know when Borderlands 4 is coming out, but I do wanna start playing and buying new games again soon. Once you guys understand, I would really have the courage to do something with that in a matter of time's sake. So I really wanna. I mean, I'm not gonna waste a lot of that money to really, you know, from any tax to another tax return to, you know, get the biggest games already for this year. I don't think it would be awkward, or I would really dispatch on it right now. But as of right now, not yet. I mean, as of right now, no. But probably soon, as long as everything else is, you know, guys, the center of attention, wanted to take on something in theory, and yeah, we're gonna get to that as soon as we can. I mean, guys, as far as Game 4 of my 1988 Reds campaign, if I can bring us back to the winning column, it's gonna be Game 2 of a 3-game series. My 2-1 record for myself and I and our Reds, taking on our Houston Astros. So, we'll probably do Game 2 for us, probably this coming Sunday in the morning, if I do. But, we'll see how everything circulates. We'll be fine. But alright guys, that's gonna be the end of Steam today. If you guys have any questions, if you guys want to do any pre-orders, you guys can also go to GameStop, play any games you want, when you want, anytime you want. Don't let anybody else serve food on your table. It's like a call a waitress, you call a boss from a restaurant or something. You want to do something much more accurate, you guys should always stand up and be a better person. It's like everybody else does. You know, you want to be... It's like if you're in your 20s, you guys know what to do. Or in your 30s or 40s, exactly. You guys should always stand up what you believe in. You know, we always believe in the Lord. I told her I was at Bible study, but with all due respect, guys, between the art studio and my true love yesterday, I'm just gonna come right out with this. I was not at Bible study through yesterday for basketball last night. You know, I was just tired. I thought I had a meeting around 2:45 yesterday. And to be open and honest, guys, as long as people are okay with that, you got to be smart. That's the main important thing to look at. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be the end of Steam today. My name is Jak and Daxter 93. at your service. You know, guys, if I was the genie, I would grant you guys 3 wishes for gaming, and what we can do for our YouTube channels in the chat too. But it'll cover time in the future. Have the eyes of the Lord help us out, and doing something that's more fitting. What matters for every single person. But one of these days we will, when we get a chance. But yeah, guys, if you have any questions, let me know. But my name, guys, is Jak and Daxter 93. You guys can go after pre-orders and in-store purchases. Now, the most important thing, guys, to keep public is love, support, and respect is the key. The awesome and creative, guys, are 609 mods already. Now, I'm gonna say this once again. I repeat, guys, one of our biggest, strongest, exciting power of our largest, exciting, strongest power of our community. Well, guys, the most important thing is love, support, and respect is the key. The awesome and creative. With our 609 mods today, guys, all in one time. All we can really belong to. So, guys, what do we have on the camera right now? Can we look at one camera? No, we cannot. Dang it. We're about to get ourselves drowned. Thank you so much for eating the crap out of me again, but it's a different story. But yeah, guys, oh yes, guys, now it's power. But yeah, guys, all we need to do, what we gotta do, is like it, support it, tweet out, and follow it. Shout out to One Loves Clearwood, thank you for jumping in her channel, making it more, a lot of singing, a lot of support, love, and a lot of appreciation too. I haven't seen much of Clearwood or Hot Sass in a while when it comes to a chat variety. Honestly, guys, yes, but not exactly much. But alright, guys, time to have this large gathering going on. Like and share the stream, guys. Like it, support it, tweet out, and follow it. So like and share the stream, guys. Like and share the stream. Always meet and greet in a strong way. Now let me tell you guys something about the channel. I mean, main channel for a second. Not exactly sounding like Shrek by saying my swamp, for example. So guys, my channel today, my views are at 5,600. Watch hours, 119. They've been a little bit better. But I do know watch hours. I was talking to one of my biggest mods, guys, Ellie in Japan, earlier this week. She told me that WH is going to be much more and much more modern. Much more to really utilize, use, and get back to monetization, however. I would love to get my butt back to being monetized for the 4th time, but a lot of people are not going to really focus very much. I mean, that's why YouTube is exactly what it is. They want to be exactly strict. They want to have our channels be brought down and down all the time. But it's like, you know, you want your amplitudes not worth backfiring. You want to get your stuff back up. Thank you, Daxter, for the funny info. But yeah, guys, we want to get our stuff and our tools back on the channel. We want to get back to upgrading onto YouTube channels, and so on and so forth. That's all we can really describe, guys. The more people that can gain followers, thumbs up, and a lot of views, you guys can tell them, I want watch hours. Remember, guys, the more we gain, the less people are not going to have all the time. We want to see how much we can give it the business, give it the large podcast that we want, the respect that we deserve, and the love, support, and respect we deserve, mostly. We want to do a lot of that, guys, when we have a mastermind of its own. Well, guys, that's gonna be the end of our YouTube channels as of now. Good morning, Beetlejuice. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back, bud. Shout out to you, sir. Beetlejuice, have I seen you in the channel before? Before this past year? I mean, during 2024? I mean, if I remember, I thought I have, or I may not. You guys get the idea. But alright guys, let's not kid ourselves right now. Like and share the stream. Like and share the stream, meet and greet. If you guys do or do not have an AMA system, tell them guys, and have them come and get me. That I want W8s, not because I need it, but I want it bad enough. Yeah. W8s is gonna be very important for me, and with you guys too. So I'm at 119. It's not gonna last very long, but my followers, guys, as a former awesome record, I was at 211k. That's the only total I've had. 2003 Beetlejuice, absolutely brought my brother. It really has. I just thought I would get back to a game for something like this to start 2025. But the other games are not going to get replaced yet. Honestly, no. Happy shout out, how you doing? My head is turning on. And we have somebody that's more talking to the megaphone for a second. But yeah guys, like and share the stream, meet and greet. But yeah, if you're looking to upgrade my channel much more and more guys, that would be great. So, how was your 2024 Beetlejuice? Did you watch the second movie? or are we waiting for Michael Keaton to voice Beetlejuice one more time? I mean, that's another thing too. I mean, the third one won't be out, guys, till next year. Honestly, guys, no. We don't have to worry about that completely. What's up, brother? Zay, how you doing? I mean, that's the nickname I pretty much decided to choose. So instead of Brother Killer Zay, I call him Brother Zay. And as a matter of fact, I do. But yeah, guys, like and share the stream. Like and share the stream, meet and greet. I guess the best way to do it is to watch playlists and also do something with followers too. More views, guys, and more thumbs up as well. That's what really matters, and we're really change the game. But alright guys, the most important thing to upgrade our channels and get back to the higher power is we watch our videos in full. If you guys do or do not have an admin system, I want most of you guys to try to help me as much as possible, or as soon as possible, when people get a chance, or not have people feel interested. Any new gaming so far, Brother JJ, or not yet? I mean, I do want to get a new game soon, as much as anything else goes. But like I said, I did not call my team up yesterday, or the day before that. So, honestly, no. Beetlejuice says, did you like the scene in the sequel when I sent that ghost boy to help, PMs? Well, I did watch the second Beetlejuice. My two love thought it was just okay. But she always thought the first one was a lot better and better, for the most majority. And to have a lot of confidence and a little extra boost ahead of it, so. I mean, it's much more to really intervene, and much more important to really decide in return, so. It all depends if it's more determined, and much more theatrical. But I did, to be honest. But alright guys, remember guys, we watch our videos in full. Upgrade our YouTube channels with followers, thumbs up, and views. But WAs, guys, is very important to note. Remember guys, the more we gain, the less we're not going to be losing. I understand I've been losing too much followers right now between YouTube, but it's not going to really stop me. And trust me guys, it's not going to really be that terrible to classify it. It won't. Trust me, the third will be better. Tell you a secret, Alec Baldwin and Gina Davis might be back. Well, I do know, well really, I want to say if Alec Baldwin and Gina Davis are coming back, it's kind of like having Jack Nicholson and, the other actor and, The Shining coming back too. I don't see Jack Nicholson returning anymore. I think he's done with acting, he's enjoying his life with his family and friends, and he wants to do whatever he wants to do. And what we mentioned, there's really not much to tell with Jack Nicholson. He was never in Beetlejuice, but I have no clue what he's gonna be doing now. But as long as he's being careful with what he's not supposed to do, that's gonna be something for him to probably decide for sure. But alright guys, like and share the stream. We watch our videos and follow guys to upgrade our channels better. Follow and share guys on our social media and our podcast services all around the globe, like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit, and so much more. Today's in-gaming news, guys, is brought to you by Goosebumps The Vanishing. Been MIA, but he's not even at a Lakers game anymore. Well, Jack Nicholson, he's like 87 now. I did check out a news break info on Jack Nicholson, spending time with some of his family, and he's still got it. I mean the actor himself behind Joker and a lot of war movies, for example, guys with Michelle Pfeiffer and Tom Cruise and whatnot. Honestly, Jack Nicholson, he's still got it, to be honest. But, he's not going to do any other movies anymore, as far as I know. But yeah, guys, today's in-gaming news, I repeat, is brought to you by the new Goosebumps TV series. It's going to be premiering tomorrow, on the 10th, which tomorrow is the 10th, exactly. You guys can watch it on Hulu or Disney+. So you guys can watch any of that for more details. But yeah, guys, it's brought to you by Goosebumps, the new TV series. Alright, guys, speaking of other stuff today, hold on, guys, I don't want to go below as much. But alright, guys, remember, we are always filled with popularity, entertainment, and energy. Our biggest, strongest, exciting power of our group. The largest we've ever had today. We always have for the last 8 years I've been around. And much more to consult with. And benefit. As long as we're not taking lag checks compared to Superman. That would not be the tall order. Good morning, Princess Moneficio. How you doing? Make a love shout out to you, dearest. And making sure everything else is known, not worth petrifying. Alright guys, we're gonna begin with in-gaming news today, with a trailer called In the Lost Lands. And yes guys, Dave Bautista is gonna be in this movie too. So the movie itself, guys, is called The Lost Lands, for our biggest, strongest, largest power of our group today. Now, it's an upcoming movie, guys. Not just Dave Bautista, but also Mila Djokovic. It's gonna be Ren, guys, by Paul W.S. Anderson today, and Constantine Warner. Now, In the Lost Lands, guys, will be opening in theaters on March 7th. Now, let me tell you guys something about the Lost Lands with Dave Bautista and Mila Djokovic, for example. So basically, guys, the story centers, it does state the following, on a queen who, desperate to fulfill her love, and makes a darling play. She sends two powerful field sorceress guys, the one that Mila Djokovic is playing, her name is Grey Allies, to the ghostly wilderness of the Lost Lands in search of a magical power, where the sorceress and her guide, the drifter boys that Dave Bautista is playing, must outwit and outfight man and demon. So, if I'm looking at a different movie for a second, not compared to The Fifth Element, not compared to Scream 7, which we all know, guys, we all get another Scream movie sometime this year. Bringing back Neve Campbell as Sydney, David Arquette coming back soon. I mean, honestly, I don't see why not either. I can see these two working normally well together. Guys, Dave Bautista, this guy, is coming out of Guardians of the Galaxy. One movie inside of M. Night Shyamalan, and also in a comedy drama movie. I know it was not with Chris Evans, and honestly, it was not in a different position on it. But yeah, guys, the movie is set to release on March 7th. So you guys will have Mila Djokovic and Dave Bautista. So yeah, the movie is called, guys, In the Lost Lands. Tessa Ganda, welcome back, sister. Make a lot of shout out. Thank you for coming back to really get everybody else energized and waking up to smell some of the coffee thing. Alright guys, next up for gaming news today. The Creature Commandos Season 1 finale has its own exclusive clip today. So I want to jump on this for a second, guys, with our biggest, strongest, exciting power of our group. We always fill, guys, with popularity, always entertainment, and energy, entirely. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm thinking about bringing something here. Okay, we still got staff. I'll bring the 4 ladies between requesting. So basically, guys, it is a sequel to the very first TV series premiere of Creature Commandos. Now, if we're looking at a King Crusader type of series compared to Batman, or compared to bringing Mark Hamill back as Joker, it's pretty much different towards what exactly what this TV series is. I'm actually not gonna read any of this, but it is exactly, guys, directed by James Gwynn. You know, behind Justice League and the other DC movies. I haven't heard much about what's going on with Channing Tatum, but I do know him and Gambit it's gonna be in the future. And like sooner rather than later. So we'll see what the future holds between that and also where it's gonna really start. Pretty much begin with and start with. I guess let me look at the friend for a second. Try to really shut down? That's not gonna be a correct answer. But they also do talk a little more about, guys, an exclusive peek at the season finale just now on Creature Commandos. My ass is not going to be watching it. Probably not. I mean, if I would rather watch it, so it would probably be Batman, or maybe watch the new movie of Superman in the future. But as you guys will know, that's coming out very soon. With no problems or distress this coming spring. As long as it's not set out of luck between any DC movie and yes, guys, Marvel movie, without question. I'm not gonna read anything about the Switch 2 since Barrel did say something about the Joy-Con on the Switch 2. But I was talking to Caleb about this too. Coming out of the meeting from yesterday, I told him I don't think GTA 6 is gonna be on the second Switch this year, this coming fall. But you guys know what my answer is. That game is still going to win, no matter what happens with Borderlands 4, with all due respect, or whatever happens with Ghost of Guild. I think probably most of those games are gonna be awesome to play. I think they're gonna be really good, based on the gameplay, the prospects, and the graphics otherwise. But the ones that do Borderlands, the ones that do the creators from Assassin's Creed, they do an awesome job. And with all due respect, you guys understand they do. But I still think the 6th Grand Theft Auto is still going to win by far. Because they want to play a lot of that big stuff out of it. And I still probably see that. I still see that as a response to detail. I don't see why not. But I'm not going to read Nintendo today. I will read something, guys, about Fallout, though. apparently, guys, the second season of Fallout today. The filming is being halted, according due to a Los Angeles fire. So for those of you that are waiting to see, and hopefully get an update on the second season, you guys are not going to get that right now. Apparently they're leaning towards something with the LA fire for the time being. I do know some of the actors had wildfires in their houses. I can name a couple of them really fast. John Goodman and Billy Crystal. Now both of them guys are still coming out of coming out of Monsters Inc. And which I still think they're doing a next Monsters Inc. movie, probably after this year. And if it's right or wrong, if I had to guess, there's a big maybe. But it all depends how much they can really age beyond that too. So in the meantime, we'll see what happens, and who knows. Can we jump up here? And we got some eco on us. But we'll see. Well, I mean, I don't have much of an idea or a clue. I wanted to solve a case if you're a Spencer Reed. That's my Two Loves idol. But apparently, guys, the LA County that spread through a lot of fires. Like I said, that's to name a few. John Goodman and Billy Crystal, 2 out of 3 actors, had their houses or, stuff being halted prior to the wildfire. CBS did halt the production also. Without Mark Harmon, NCIS guys, the origins of NCIS, they also did pause Grey's Anatomy and Jimmy Kimmel Live. Which I don't know when we're getting another season for Wants to Be a Millionaire. We're gonna wrap everything up in just a little bit. But like I said, I mean, the way the fire is going on in Los Angeles right now, it's not an awesome idea for America. Once you guys understand that, between any privilege to that in mind. So, honestly, if you think about it, I think it's probably, and it's not exactly a small fire, but pretty much a big fire. I mean, you always want to call your firefighters. I understand people want to, pause TV shows, podcasts, and, guys, let's name a few. The second season of the filming, and also exactly in production for the second season of Fallout, pausing Grey's Anatomy, guys, and Jimmy Kimmel Live. But, patience is a virtue. If production is going to be paused, if you're watching a TV show or a movie or a podcast, they can be paused and work through it between a fire, because the last thing is people wanting to, fucking die, mostly. Doesn't drag the 1F only. But like I said, I mean, patience is going to be a virtue. I don't know how long the fire is going to be. Hopefully after this month. But I don't know. I mean, it's more everything is going to be lying ahead between the future and whatever it can capture. Alright guys, as far as other stuff goes, really fast, I will read something a little bit about the Switch. The Pokemon Company, guys, is suing Power World developer Pocket Pair. And they're not stopping by releasing a game on the Switch for sure. Well, Power World, I don't know what Power World is going to be on the second Switch this year. We all know the system is going to be no more than $400. Now compared to the former price for the PS5, for example. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to get a little air between the lungs. But basically, Pokemon Company is only doing a lawsuit on the Power World Detective. But I feel like it's apparently the reason behind it is the multiplayer survival game of Power World. They were staggering 25 million players. Not just 20 days, but in 1 month exactly. Which that's a lot of them. So, Pokemon has been suing Pocket Pair ever since already last year already. Between the lawsuit, between the different platforms on the afterworlds. So, the afterworlds for sure. I'm not gonna be playing Power World or playing Concord because they're actually not good games to start 2025 with. But as long as if you have Team Rocket doing it, they'll be blasting off again with Meowth and a lot of their Pokemon with Giovanni. But you guys get the idea. I'm gonna quickly do top stories really fast, guys. Remember, we are always filled with popularity, entertainment, and always energy. Always have and always will. Also, guys, we are the biggest, strongest, exciting power, our largest pair of all time for our community. So I'm going to quickly go to two top stories real quick, guys. So, with our community today, and top stories today, Fast and Furious star Vin Diesel. He did post Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, the photo, after saying, quote, or stated the following, "Hey Dwayne." Now this was coming out of the Golden Globes comment that revives the feud. So which means, well, Vin Diesel and the final boss himself, Dwayne Johnson, is not done. I don't know what they're leaning towards, but Variety has a little extra update on this. I mean, what he mentioned towards The Rock from the Golden Globes, I don't watch the Golden Globes. So I'm going to talk about this quickly. So, IGN posted something on Twitter, and did say, quote, "Hey Dwayne." Now this is where Vin Diesel did address The Rock from the Golden Globes stage. So, it was reported by Variety, and he posted an older photo, guys, of him and The Rock. They called it the caption, "All love, always." And it's like, guys, where's Paul Walker when his ass is still alive? If it wasn't for that stupid incident, with all due respect to the love and glory involving the fans of Fast and Furious. But you know, guys, he's been out for 11 years now, ever since that car accident. And people still think of him. He will always be our Brian O'Connor. Nobody's going to replace the man anytime soon. And nobody should. So, I'm just going to get to the bottom of this real quick. Vin Diesel did post on Twitter. What we see, guys, is a pic of him alongside Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as the final boss. Where Vin Diesel puts a thumbs up and puts his arm around The Rock. So that was during the Golden Globes. But there is a rumor, guys, that Dwayne Johnson is hopefully looking to return in Fast X Part 2. Now, it's honestly a 10th mainline film that's going to be coming out next year in 2026. I do not watch Fast X. I do not watch Fast 9. Because it's not the same without Paul Walker. My true love is not going to be watching it either. And you know, guys, it does exactly relate to the concept and what people are thinking about, though. But yeah, we'll see what happens. So I don't see them having a rival again. If they want to rival till maybe WrestleMania in the future, but you never know. But it's good that both of them, for example, they came out of the Golden Globes over the weekend, and that's to make it feel good. You know, even though these two were rivals over the years, you know, they still got it. But if only Paul Walker was still alive again, he would have joined some extra Fast and Furious movies. That would have been another story, and the biggest commandment possible. So that's really what it really stands tall with. Alright, guys, that's going to wrap Endgame news today, and that's going to wrap everything up today as well. So all I have to do, guys, is work 2 to 7 today, My true love has basketball practice between 4 to 5:30 tonight. Like I said, I'm not gonna be off till 7 tonight with the snow on the ground already. And then I've gone 11 to 4 on Saturday and also tomorrow. Because I'm gonna have this person hopefully give me some cash and maybe give my presents around for me. Um, I might be hanging out with Kevin, put some requests on the table, for work related, see how everything else is going related. But if anything comes out of it today, guys, from work, I'll give you guys info and post it probably on Sunday. So next stream will probably be Sunday in the morning for the weekends. I'm gonna be doing another episode, guys, of Ghostwire Tokyo by then. So the plan going forward is the requests that I'm thinking about doing are gonna be very simple for us, not just for me, not just for you guys, but my true love as well for our future. I told her I would not put his feet down, but I would put some requests down, guys, for work and everything else going on in hand. So, guys, that's not going to be out of the damn question at all. Lot loves Karen Young. Make a love shout out to you, dearest. How are you? Thank you for coming by today. How's it going? But like I said, I mean, if we're looking at it in a positive note, I think, here's the thing, guys. The only days I'm looking to, not really pause or, take anything out of it, I'm going to put in my true love and I's 8th year anniversary of Night to Sign. Maybe that homecoming party at a church here in the state of Ohio. There's a bit of a possibility if I want to do that. And also, Valentine's Day dance, probably not. I told my true love yesterday during the game of basketball that I'm nearly 40% as of right now. Liam Meester, the hug trip of Liam Meester in September. Too hard to tell. I'm not gonna request important vacation hours on that right now. I'm gonna have plenty of time to do September on probably in the next couple more months. But the only request I'm only considering on doing, guys, I'm only going to be doing our 8th year anniversary of Night to Sign for my true love and I, homecoming dance after this month, and probably Columbus as well. So we'll see. But yeah, guys, based on the schedule, I will be back streaming. What is tomorrow? Friday. I will be back Sunday in the morning for Ghostwire Tokyo, same time, same channel. I'm just gonna go ahead and, cut to the chase real quick. If you guys have not followed or give each other a thumbs up on the live stream, or haven't followed me yet on the channel, and want me to play new games on the schedule, it's all 2025 for this year. But if you guys have not connected to the channel, and if you guys want to catch more Jak and Daxter, sorry for the poor connection quality so far today from this morning. As I said, it's been having a small hiatus, but not really much malfunction. But yeah, guys, Jak and Daxter will be back every Thursdays. But if I want to do a different game, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, if you guys want to catch Jak and Daxter for now on Thursday mornings, every week. Brother John, thank you for coming in, sir. How you doing? Make sure you guys hit that like button, support button, and comment. Hit that thumbs up button, guys, support button, and comment. Follow and share it anytime we notify and do what we gotta do for each other. We always want to see what people are up to, what people are doing, and doing something that really matters to us. So guys, hit that like button, support button, and comment. And the most traditional thing to do, the most important thing, with our biggest, strongest, exciting power of our community, and on 609 mods with our followers, in addition, The most important thing is love, support, and respect is the key. Stay awesome and creative, guys. And on a short note, and yes, guys, knowledge is power. We can assume we're sounding good. We can assume we're not getting sick all the time. We can assume we're healthy all the time. And, have something to talk about, too. Remember, guys, you do it because you're driven. You want to continue what you do on YouTube. You want to continue what you do at work. What you want to do with your true love. She's always my sexiest girl, guys. She's 38. My ass could be 32 in 5 months from now. Love you too, Brother John. You're always welcome at any time you want. And have we seen ourselves lately in the mirror? I bet we have.
Love you lots, my brother Jack.
But yeah, guys, knowledge is power. We socialize, we take care of each other, we stay positive and truthful to each other, do what we can for one another, and all the other fun stuff as well. And anytime we manage, guys, to find people, socialize with people, get to know each other more, all we have to do, guys, is follow and share it only on our 3 apps, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube.
Love you lots, my brother Jack.
I mean, that's all we gotta do, guys. We want to do exactly what we gotta do. As long as we do something more importantly,
love you lots, my brother Jack,
and in more in amount of time. We want to do something that we want to do. Not exactly what it has to do, but what we'd love to do, We want to make sure we have something we can hold on to. And yes, guys, relate and relate. But alright, guys, lock and save the stream. Like I said, guys, I apologize a little bit about the poor quality of the connection today. I don't think it's going to be bad or harmful again. For Ghostwire Tokyo on Sunday, probably not. I don't think the poor quality will be judgmental for it. But alright, guys, I will be back. Like I said, I'll be back this coming Sunday in the mornings, guys, for the weekends for Ghostwire Tokyo. And then Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Age, guys, for now an hour and 40 every Tuesday mornings after Sunday. Keep that in mind. But saying, Kayette, shout out to you, sister. How you doing? Thank you for coming in today. I'm just about to end the stream real quick. But yeah, guys, lock and share the stream. Lock and share the stream. Meet and greet. If you guys do or do not have an admin system, can you guys please, and stop and think, you guys can try to boost my channel as hard as you can, or you guys can watch the stuff on my playlist on my YouTube channel, and I can watch you guys' channel as well. As long as people are watching something, you guys are doing something that people are supposed to do, how to add people to stuff, and, guys, have something in reality. Guys, it's where reality makes its point. It's where everything comes glued. Remember, we are the attention. And, they have everything else that really matters to us. All I have to do is take care of today, tomorrow, and, Saturday. But I will have Ghostwire Tokyo on the weekend mornings, so I won't be shooting back here on Sunday. Same time, same channel. Get through work this week, and then, do something that matters by then. We're going to make sure everything is crystal clear and safe and sound. But yeah, guys, the most important thing is W8 on the channel. So we'll keep that for the time period, and as much as we can take it. But yeah, guys, with our largest, biggest, strongest power of our community, our popularity, entertainment, and energy. This are 20, 25 years and days to go through and continue to do. The most important thing, the most favorable thing, guys, between our channels, between our amplitudes, is we watch our videos in full. Remember, guys, like it, support it, tweet it out, and follow it. If you guys have your own panels, you guys can sell them too. Anytime I'm live, anytime you guys in the chat are live, we can sell it on our social media, and on Social Blade too. But yeah, guys, bring everybody else together. Remember, guys, we are at 609 mods as well, and I think we'll have a bit more to reassert. But yeah, guys, we bring our social media and our podcast services all around the globe, like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. So, alright guys, I will be back on Sunday. We're going to get through work today, tomorrow, and Saturday. Because I did look at the weather just now. We're going to get a lot of snow tomorrow, so it's not going to be that bad. Only 1 to 3 inches. So, we'll be fine. It's going to make sure everything is preparing, keep each other warm, and not be sick or, guys, slick, mostly. But alright guys, that's going to wrap everything up today. Be good to one another, be kind, and love one another. Keep yourself warm, guys, and do not feel sad or threatened. So guys, have a good rest of your Thursday morning. I have to head to work this afternoon. I'm going to put some requests on the table. But I will see you guys Sunday in the morning for Ghost Wire Tokyo in the mornings, and I'll let you know how work's been going. And days off the way it seems. Thank you, Karen, for coming in. My loves. I will see you guys on Sunday. But no worries. Until then, guys, good morning, good afternoon, good night. And I will see you